Hey everyone, it's Travis and I. Travis is manning the camera, and I'll be showing you the first stage of the robot competition. To start off with, your robot will be placed into the center square. The center square is the goal of the competition where we'll be trying to get the small mini water bottles into. You'll be given 2 minutes to compete in this stage. Once your robot starts is when Travis or I will start the time for your run. So, the time will start then, and you'll be trying to gather as many of the small water bottles as possible in your given time. Once you get a small water bottle inside the goal, you'll be given 2 points for your total. If that water bottle should then be pushed out of the goal at any time, you will then lose those 2 points you just gained, but you can gain them just as easily by pushing it back in. There are 3 ways to lose points on this stage. The first way is if you knock over one of the larger water bottles. The second way is if you accidentally push them into the goal. If you push them into the goal, you'll lose 2 points, but those 2 points can be taken away again by just taking it out of the goal. And if the water bottle should not be knocked over and inside the goal, it will be a total of 3 points you lose, but you don't get stacked points. There's 2 ways to be disqualified during this run. If you should be moving for a considerable time after Travis or I calls time, you'll be disqualified. And if your robot should be halfway over the blue line of the boundary, your run will stop then, and whatever points you've accumulated will be your total points. Hey everyone, this is stage 2 of the robot competition. In this stage, you will be competing in a free-for-all against 3 other robots. The same general rules apply from stage 1. You'll be trying to gather as many as the small water bottles as possible, but you'll now have to gather more than your opponents. In this stage, you'll have 3 minutes to compete, and the time will start once Travis and I say start. So, you'll be going to gather as many of the small water bottles as possible, while also trying to avoid your opponents and prevent them from taking the water bottles into their goal. So once you get a water bottle into your goal, you will only gain 1 point instead of 2. So right now I only have 1 point. So if you try to gather another one, this time a red one, you will gain another point. Since the water bottle is colored, there's a new point system that's being implemented. If you were to gather 3 of the blue ones, instead of 3 points, you would have 6 points. Also, a change to the point system from stage 1 is that when you touch or knock over a white water bottle, or a tall water bottle, or bring it into your goal, you'll gain 0 points, and you'll also lose 0 points. The small water bottles are not safe once they're inside your goal. They can be pushed out into the play boundary or stolen by your opponents. And once they're taken out of your goal, you would lose those points. If you accidentally, when transferring a bottle to your goal, it gets pushed outside the boundary, Travis or I will then take that water bottle and put it inside the center square to where it'll be reset. Since you're also going to be competing against opponents, there are chances that your robot may clash. If your robot clashes and no longer drive, such as if it was to be flipped, you would have a time penalty of 5 seconds, and after that 5 seconds, your TA, Travis or I, will then take your robot and put it back into your goal, and you can continue in the competition. That is all for stage 2, but that's only the first part. The 2 winners from your free-for-all will then compete against each other in a duel. It will be the same rules that apply, same setup as the free-for-all, and the winner of the duel will then proceed to the final stage, stage 3, to compete and capture the flag. Hey everyone, this is the final stage of the robot competition. In this stage, the winners from the 2 duels will choose 2 teammates from their own section and compete in the capture the flag style game. Each team will be given 7 of the tall water bottles balls that they can place anywhere on the 10-foot by 10-foot square. This stage will last at the minimum 5 minutes, but if Travis and I can, we will add more time. Your team's objective is to capture the other team's bottles from their base and put them into your own base. If you should capture the team's bottles before the time limit expires and put them into your own base, the game will be finished and you will be declared the winners. Alternatively, if the time limit expires, the winner will be determined based upon the positions of the bottles on the field. If you have an opponent's bottle inside of your base, you'll gain 2 points for your team. And if you have an opponent's bottle on your side of the boundary, the midpoint, you'll gain a point for your team. And we'll determine the winners based upon that. There will be penalties enforced upon your robot if it is flipped or goes outside of the boundary. The penalty will be 30 seconds, and at the end of the 30 seconds, your robot is free to join back into the game. If a bottle at any time should be found outside of the boundary, that bottle will be returned to the goal it was last in. That's it for Stage 3 of the robot competition. We wish you the best of luck during the competition, and we will see you on December 4th.